Welcome everyone for a House of the Dragon season finale watch party. The final episode is called The Black Queen, and after a long build-up, all hell is about to break loose. The episode will open up with Rhaenys making it to Dragonstone. She wastes no time in warning Rhaenyra about what's to come. She's still wearing her armor, so this is right as she arrives. Dragonstone isn't super far from King's Landing, so this will be later, the same day as the coronation of Aegon the Usurper. The Queen Who Never Was warns Rhaenyra that the Greens are coming for her and her children. She realizes that Otto likely wants them dead. This will be an emotional scene for Rhaenyra. It's clear more than anything she's hurt by the death of her father. You can see her crying. She never got a chance to mourn him, and suddenly she's now having her throne taken from her and threats made against her and her children. One interesting development is Rhaenyra will be unsure how to proceed. She will consider letting Aegon keep the throne in order to keep the peace in the kingdom. This was definitely a concern of hers, as she even brought it up to her father just before he died. She wanted to be queen, but always wondered if the realm would accept her. In a voiceover, Daemon tells her she can't bend the knee to the Hightowers as they stole her birthright. It is a momentous decision. Clearly she loves the realm. In voiceover, you hear Rhaenys mention how every man wants to plunge the realm into war. I believe this is also Rhaenys thinking back on what Alicent said to her, that as women they would avoid war. In council, one lord urges they siege the Red Keep. Does she really want to start this war? It's worth pointing out that the opening narration to the entire series was from Rhaenyra. This Rhaenyra, the old Rhaenyra, reflecting on King Jaehaerys, how he knew the only threat to the House of the Dragon was itself. Plus, she feels the weight of the prophecy. She is destined to continue on, to have a united realm against the evil in the north. This will lead Rhaenyra to make two decisions. First, she will embrace her birthright as queen. Second, and most importantly, she will do whatever she can to avoid a war. She will go about this by seeking allies. The Hightowers are strong, but Old Town is isolated in a corner of the realm. The houses of Westeros swore fealty to her, and now she intends to see it through. She will send envoys to rally her supporters. We see Jace say, "Send us." That is what she will do. She will send her sons to the High Lords of the realm. We see a Kingsguard place a marker on Winterfell. As the Starks are one of the major houses, and the North actually accounts for half of the Seven Kingdoms, that's definitely something they need to pursue. It's also important because Rickon Stark, the lord who swore to her in the first episode, has long since died. And since on the way to the north is the Vale, it makes sense to stop there as well. You remember Rhaenyra is the only daughter of Aemma Arryn, who was half Targaryen and half Arryn, who are the lords of the Vale. They have reason to support her as queen. Now, since this is an extra long and dangerous journey, it's decided that Jace, the eldest son, will go. Luke will take the shorter journey to Storm's End. That's the seat of House Baratheon that we saw earlier in the season. Now, this is where things will go down, but I want to cover some other events first, especially since what happens at Storm's End may be the end of the episode. The Kingsguard who escaped with Rhaenys will make it to Dragonstone. There will be a coronation for Rhaenyra. She is given the crown of King Jaehaerys. He smuggled it out with him. What will happen to his twin brother who stayed behind? Maybe we'll find out next season. An interesting moment is this one near the docks of Dragonstone. Alicent said she would send terms to Rhaenyra, as Alicent didn't want a war either. Now you can see Otto Hightower came himself with this proposal. This is a departure from the book, as there it was only the maester. As they are all drawing swords, you can see it doesn't go well. While the terms offered in the book were kind of ridiculous, I tend to think something different may happen in the show. As Otto has been planning to kill Rhaenyra all along for there to be no challenge to Aegon, he may say something of that sort here. It'd probably be helpful if they kill Otto right here while they have him, but spoiler, they won't. Another interesting moment is a voiceover about what Rhaenyra has from Old Valyria. You see Daemon visiting another much larger dragon. He's copper in color. This appears to be Vermithor. He is the second oldest and biggest dragon in the world after Vhagar. This is the former dragon of King Jaehaerys. He has been riderless for well over 20 years now. The obvious assumption is Da-Eun knows they need more firepower and is trying to get a bigger dragon. That could be. However, riders have never had more than one dragon to ride. It's a complicated process. I almost tend to think he may be trying to see if his daughter Rhaena, who does not have a dragon yet, can claim him. It's like dad is checking to make sure it's okay first. This will definitely be a great scene and may hopefully go more into the lore of how riders claim their dragons. Now for what will likely be the conclusion of the episode, Luke gets to Storm's End to plead to Lord Baratheon to join his mother's cause. His father swore fealty towards her after all. However, when he arrives, he will find Aemon Targaryen already there pleading for his brother, Aegon the Usurper. Now I won't reveal precisely what the Lord will decide. That is, unless you guys want me to put those spoilers in these videos. After you like the video, let me know if you want those type of spoilers. However, as you remember, Luke and Aemon have never gotten along very well. You could even say the hate between them is strong. Aemon removes his eye patch to reveal what happened to him years ago now. These two are getting into a fight. Now due to an earlier duel, the Lord doesn't want any fighting in his hall. So naturally this is going to happen on Dragon's Back. You can look at the size of their dragons to see how it will go. You previously saw both Alicent and Rhaenyra plead and beg to avoid any fighting. Neither wants to plunge the Seven Kingdoms into war. Unfortunately, Aemon just doesn't feel the same way. He will attack his nephew. Now this fight will be at nighttime. It's a dark and stormy night, which means in true Game of Thrones tradition, it'll be so damn dark you won't be able to see anything. So be sure to brighten your TVs and monitors before the episode, because you will want to see what happens. This should be a sight to behold. For those of you who brighten your monitors, it will be glorious. I truly think we'll see at least part of the fight from the point of view of the common folk on the ground. They will see the dragons battling in the sky, and when one asks what that was, the other will reply, that was the Dance of Dragons. That full name, the Dance of Dragons, will almost certainly be said here, and it could very well be the last line of the season. There's been a lot of tragedy and bad decisions that led to this point. Anakin would say,
"This is outrageous. It's unfair."
That is certainly true. It is not fair when what is yours is taken away from you. It's what happens when self-serving thieves put their own interests above everything else. Maybe you or someone you care for dies. The only way to avoid that tragic death is to win the whole damn thing. That is what happens when you play the Game of Thrones.